Welcome to today's paranormal news and science brought to you by the Midnight Ocean. Join us live Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern as we interview interesting guests and take your calls. Now in the news. Don't use your GPS in Australia. Does Jesus see all? Look out, Hillary and Donald, you have competition. What the Russians have known all along and are now telling. And why do we believe this crap? Australia has moved 1.5 meters north over the past 22 years, putting it out of sync with global positioning systems. To fix the problem, the government announced today that the country's longitude and latitude will be officially updated to reflect the continent's new position. The mirror.co.uk has some pretty disturbing video footage. So apparently in Mexico, during a mass service, a statue of Jesus Christ hanging on the cross opens its eyes. I've actually seen this video, and I'll have to tell you, it's pretty eerie, actually. Jesus doesn't look too happy. So get out there. They have the video at themirror.co.uk. And actually, if you look at below, all the links below, we'll have, with each story, we'll have the link, direct link. So get out there and take a look at that one. Tell me what you think. You know, like I said, I know what we can do with video editing. So, but the thing is that I think the eyes are still open. So, so that's what makes it bizarre. Now, Hillary and Donald are vying for world domination. I know it's just a presidential election in the United States. But before you flame me and say the United States doesn't represent the world, let me tell you this. In their minds, it does. So, but they might have a little bit of competition. And forceme.com has written a good article about the different species of aliens who are also vying for world domination. So Hillary, Donald's not the only snake in the grass that you have to compete with. Paul Stonehill of Fate magazine has written an article this month entitled Sightings in the Low Earth Orbit. Now, this article is dealing with a lot of Russian cosmonauts are coming forth and saying that there are things in low Earth orbit. They see them. Now, this is not the first time that the cosmonauts have come out and openly said this, but it's a very interesting article because it's strange that our space program and pilots and they don't talk about this, but the Russian cosmonauts do. And I'll tell you that I've always said there are things flying in low Earth orbit that are pretty bizarre. If you ever get your hands on a IR camera or an IR headset, and you can go out far enough away from light, you know, you have to be several hundred miles to be able to effectively see this. But look up and you'll see some pretty crazy things happening. So that's a really good article, and I am glad to see the cosmonauts coming forward with that one. Now, the other thing is, do our X-Men really exist? Yeah, I believe that there are people. I mean, I've seen some of the science shows where people have some pretty incredible feats. I think like anything else, we evolve, right? I also believe that there are people that can harness nature. We're still trying to figure out how they moved blocks for the pyramids. And I think, you know, personally, there are people who have certain powers things that we don't know yet, things that we have moved away from as we move more from a nature type of people to more of a technology. We look for technology to solve all of our answers instead of those things around us. So get out to paranormal.about.com and look at that story. The other thing too is there's a gentleman called John Hutchinson. So it's called the Hutchinson effect. You might want to Google that. He does some pretty cool levitation and everything with magnets and stuff. So that's some pretty interesting stuff. And I highly recommend that you investigate it a little bit further. Now, in the last segment, it was tongue in cheek. Do we actually believe this crap? Yeah. You're not alone. I believe it. And it seems that I'm not alone. In a article by Scientific America, they found that 71 of Americans believe in miracles. 42 of Americans believe in ghosts exist. 41% think that EXP is real. And 29% believe in astrology. So you're not, and I'm not, that unusual. So get out there. It kind of validates what we've been saying all along. But once again, for more links to the news for today, go down to the bottom. Also, we ask that if you're watching this for the first time, please support our page by subbing us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook. Also, join our Facebook group called the Midnight Listener so you can stay up to date on our shows. We do a nightly podcast on weekdays from 10 p.m. till 2 a.m. Eastern Time every Monday through Friday. Love to hear from you. We have interesting guests that appear, talk about their books, their experiences. We talk all, it's a full range from New World Order all the way to Bible prophecy to extraterrestrial to demonology. So it's a pretty diverse show. And one of the things too is that we allow you, the listener, to participate. We have a hybrid phone system that allows you to call in, speak with the guests, give your experiences, give your opinions as well. So we look forward to seeing you. And until tomorrow, when we put these little vignettes out there, or until tonight when I see you on the show, to hearing from you. Good day.